The 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Bulls out in Chicago. For Chicago, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time? And make it quick.
Yeah.
The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
Well, you weren't quick, so why do I have to be so quick?
Well, just try.
8
Okay,
seconds
I'm
left.
going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
7,
But I'm going to be
6,
as
5,
vigilant as I can.
Okay.
4,
You know,
3,
they're more like combo guards
2,
now.
1. And with all the switching guards who can defend more position for the teams that rebound collectively, guards have to be involved on the boards.
Well, it's almost like you were reading that, Shaq.
We were going to give you 10 seconds, Shaq. You didn't have to rush.
I did rush.
You didn't have to. Because
Yeah,
anyway.
combo guards. Let's go courtside.
Yo, AI, you got a minute?
Oh, yeah, Coach.
Come talk
Just
to
about
me.
to head out for warm-ups.
Look, I just wanted to say the coaching staff really appreciates what you've been doing for the team lately.
Oh, thanks. That's always nice to hear.
Absolutely. So with that in mind, coach is looking to expand your role. All right, we want you to be one of the first guys off the bench.
Oh, you mean like the sixth man?
Sure, something like that. Just know that you're an important part of the team, all right?
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Absolutely.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls. We are nearly ready for the chip.
Well, Steph Curry.
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Well, early on, just watching certain veteran players, Doris, continuing to play at a high level after so many years.
And what you love is the great ones seem to adjust their games along.
He's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the 1. Day kicks to Carter. His first shot coming late. Buries the jump shot. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Stolen by Carter. Takes the 13-footer. Parker's shot is off. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. It's tipped.
Boy, able to get off the floor so quickly. Levine sending that one back.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Kevin Durant.
You know, just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Carter. And Bobby Portis subbed in for Lauri Markkanen.
Well, you have to appreciate the willingness of Klay Thompson to move the basketball. How pretty is that, guys?
Pass today. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Parker dishes today. 5 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Atlanta Hawks. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The offensive prowess of Kevin Durant. We knew it even back in high school, but winning the NBA scoring title at age 21, Doris, that really sealed the deal.
Yeah, in fact, Kevin, becoming the youngest player to ever win a scoring title. He's obviously gone on to do it multiple times. And to me, where he's really advanced is his ability to make plays for the teammates around him. Kevin Durant prides himself on affecting winning at both ends of the floor.
Iguodala against Holiday. Iguodala kicks to Durant. At the top of the key, Cook. Yarebko, the pass to Durant. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Durant's got 6.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Here's Day. Hands it from short range. And the Bulls lead by 1. And one aspect of what has made AI so successful is his work ethic, Greg. It's second to none.
It makes sense given just how hard AI has had to work just to get a chance to get in the league. Glad to see that he doesn't feel like he can rest on his laurels and still wants to hone his game.
Boy, what a pretty move. And that's Kevin Durant's forte, right? This guy can find scoring opportunities anywhere.
Out left to the wing. Here is Day. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Lopez kicks to Holiday. The pass to Day. Up top, Portis. Here's Valentine. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
And Kevin Durant again. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Valentine dishes to Day. Lopez outside. Valentine kicks to Day. Back to Valentine. Lets it go from 14. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his first points of the night.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Right wing. Here is Cook. Defended by Day. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. Doris, look in your crystal ball. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the 2-3 best players in the NBA?
Well, certainly some of the names. I won't say this is a definitive list, but as long as health holds, I'm going to give you 3 men who are going to be bad men in the NBA for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, because the Greek freak is able at his size to handle it, take it off the window, and dominate action in transition. If he gets a consistent jump shot, forget about it. Ben Simmons, exactly the same thing. His passing ability is extraordinary. I think you'll see him get a low post game, and I think he'll get a jump shot, and he will be unguardable. And one of my absolute favorites is Mr. Joel Embiid. Give it to you inside, give it to you outside. Mr. Embiid can handle it. He can dominate with his defense. Those 3 men are going to be all-stars for a long, long time. Boy, he has exploded. You couldn't ask for a better quarter from a guy.
Over to the left wing. And Holiday kicks to Portis. To the left wing. Here's Day. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. Not sure how he missed that one.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago, the Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
Cook kicks to Iguodala. Takes the 3, buries the long-range jumper. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Day. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Cook kicks to Iguodala. To the inside. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Iguodala. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here is Day. 6 points for him. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Urebko. Cook looking it over. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. One of the most talented big men in the game, DeMarcus Cousins, talked about his maturation over time.
And a player that thought he knew it all, thought he was the best thing walking, and you know, I think I've humbled myself a lot since then. So, of course, my game has grown, my knowledge of the game has grown, my IQ, but it's just the typical thing from a rookie to, you know, a veteran.
And you know, Greg, you see it on the floor now when Cousins keeps his emotions in check. He's a force on the floor.
And Kevin, that's the key. When he's focused on the game and not the refs, he is almost unstoppable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose, and they've played with aggressiveness.
They've got Robin Lopez, Payne out there with D. Then there's Valentine, and it's Portis in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I'll tell you, nothing like having excellent interior position and the athleticism to finish. Jordan Bell, step to the mic, sir.
Down low. Lopez kicks to Day. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Cook, the pass to Bell. Back to Cook. It's blocked. Here is Day. He's got 8, and the Bulls with another miss.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period, and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Back to Payne. Kicks it to Day. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lets it go from the wing, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Chicago making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Kevin Durant. Passes it to Thompson. Bell with it. Goes up the baseline. And that one goes long. Doris, with Jordan Bell comes a highlight reel dunk waiting to happen.
You never know what could happen in transition with the tremendously athletic Jordan Bell. This guy's a high flyer, big-time fan favorite, and I love that despite the flash in his game, this guy is a grounded, high-character individual.
He feeds it to Iguodala, and that one drops for him. Iguodala's got 4 points in the quarter.
Andre Iguodala showed great focus in the paint, even with all those bodies around him, keeps his concentration.
Chicago calls timeout. And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game. Dishes to Holiday. Trying to get something going, and he lays it up and in. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I'll tell you, if you don't box out well, expect to get burned. You can't afford to give them second chance opportunities.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Warriors have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Okay, now you've got to dial down the intensity a bit, right? That's his second foul, and we still got a ways to go before halftime.
The Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Cook, he's checked in for the Warriors. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here is Day. 9 points in the game so far. 1:51 left to play here in the half. Clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Lopez with the bucket.
Oh, nice body control there. Lopez just powering through the defense.
Feeds to Durant. Taken away by Holiday. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Levine with the ball. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, what touch. You know, a lot of guys don't have the kind of feel necessary to make the floater.
Levine dishes to Day. To the middle. Holiday. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Holiday's got his second basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Lopez against Cousins. Here is Cook. He's got 8, 5 to shoot, and Curry has it in the corner. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Chicago has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Pass to Day. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Curry, guarded by Day. Unloads. The offensive rebound. Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got 14.
You gotta love how Cousins uses his size, his reach. He's more prolific on the defensive glass, but obviously a factor on the offensive end as well.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Jordan Bell's checked in for Cousins. Jerebko comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Curry. Stolen by Thompson. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Bell is out there with Jerebko, and it's Cook in at the point. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Day the pass to Lopez. Day kicks to Lopez. Pass to Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
And it's blocked by Day, and he gets it back. Cook, good. The Bulls shooting reasonably well, 45%. Valentine kicks to Day. Bulls moving the ball around to the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Day's got 14.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And the call will be against D. That's his first foul. And the pass to Cook. He kicks it to Bell. In the corner, Iguodala with it to the paint. Cook, good. He's got 12.
Well, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
Here is Day. He's got 14. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Passes it to Cook. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Holiday with the defensive effort.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
Ding. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Commissioner Adam Silver recently said there's nothing magical about 82 games. Doris, what do you read into that?
I read nothing more than the leadership that Adam Silver is about, and seems to me that the NBA is one of the most proactive professional sports leagues in the world. And by that I mean, Kevin, they will evaluate every aspect of their business. If they believe it's advantageous to make change, then they will go to their competition committee, they will go to their ownership committees, and they will make whatever change they believe is for the ultimate good of the game. And that's exactly what you'd hope for.
Personally, 82 games, in your opinion, what do you think?
You know what, Kevin, it can be a little bit of a grind, but there is money at stake, and obviously that's a difficult thing for owners to come up and over. The players would have to want to give some money back. So listen, 82 games is long, but what happens, I don't know.
The call will go against Jerebko. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Here is Day, defended by Jerebko, and the Bulls with another miss.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
It's really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
On the wing, Iguodala. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Portis. Iguodala, no good.
Boy, the mid-range becomes slightly more difficult when the defense is as active as they are there.
Here is Day. He's got 17. Good on the bucket. Day's got 19 points. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Durant kicks to Cook. Over Holiday. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Cook. Cook's got 3 assists now in this one.
This guy's trying to close this game out in style. He's not going to stop attacking until he's sure this win is in the books.
Inside, here's Day. The Warriors pull it in. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Fades and shoots. Off the left rim and out. And Chicago shooting 47% from the field in the third. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook, defended by Day. Cook kicks to Durant. From the baseline, he squares up and sinks it. 33 points for him.
Look, Kevin Durant's looking at the defender like, hey, if you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Valentine. Robin Lopez out there with D, and it's Felicio in at power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The G League, Doris, growing roster of teams. Here is Day. He's covered by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala is so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
Here's Durant. He dishes it to Iguodala. Kicks it to Cousins. Curry with it. Working on Payne. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Day, no good.
He's cold from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just 1 in the first.
And Curry has it in the corner. They double-team Curry. Down low, here's Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Payne kicks to Day. To the paint, here's Felicio.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. To the middle, and Cousins throws it down.
Well, wow, Kev, how about that fantastic look by Steph Curry? The ability to create and make the guys around him better.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Day. Here's Felicio. And here's Payne. It's stolen by Curry. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And the jam by Valentine.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end. He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Payne with it. Curry meets him. Nobody near Parker. Felicio kicks to Valentine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Day the pass to Felicio. Clock at 4 to the inside. Iguodala with the steal. Rob. Day dishes to Valentine. And the rejection by Cousins.
When he puts everything he has into his defense, Cousins can be a force. Big, strong, and smart. Of course, he's going to block his share of shots when he's committed.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
Iguodala with the steal. Now Curry. G League last season experimenting doors with coaches' challenges of certain calls during games. You see that perhaps moving over as well to the NBA.
Kevin, my understanding on this is that across NBA ownership, there is real momentum to allow for a coach's challenge. And I think it's commonplace to see teams argue a call. When it's all said and done, we want to get things correct. And so maybe you see this happen in the G League. And what's the carryover to the NBA? I don't know, but I can tell you unequivocally, ownership wants to see a coach's challenge in the NBA at some point.
And I think, Doris, anytime you can make those coaches do more, put more on the line, just adds to the intrigue of the game.
No question.
Here is Day. Here's the floater. Good work there as it goes. Day's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, this guy's a rock. You know, this is a player that you can count on to produce under any circumstance.
Curry with it. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, it is simply an incredible offensive display when Stephen Curry gets rolling. It feels like every shot that he takes is going to go down.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The first one falls. And Day drops them both. Doris, when you view international basketball, 13 and 14-year-olds playing in academies, some players turning pro overseas at 16, would something like that work in this country?
You know what, Kevin? I'm not necessarily for something like this. What I do believe is the NBA could become more involved across the board, and we should have more uniformity in basketball in general. And I think one of the ways to do that is to make sure we set up some sort of basketball committee across the different levels of basketball, starting with youth, going to high school, into college, then the semi-professional sort of basketball leagues out there, or the formative leagues like the G League, and then the NBA. I think we just need to look at the game in its totality and create some measure of uniformity. But frankly, I don't love the idea of 13 and 14-year-olds leaving their home to go to, quote, sport academies.
Felicio. The feed today. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Here's Curry. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Iguodala. Basket counts.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. That free throw good from Dave. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.